Question recording experiment 1 Unix lab. The first question is to list the contents of the user's home directory including the hidden files. To display the contents of a directory you use the ls command, that is ls command, and to know all the hidden directories you use ls-a. It will display all the hidden files. As you can see, the previous output doesn't have any directories that starts with the dot. Here you can see there are some directories which starts with dot. These directories are hidden directories. Using -a, that's a modifier for the list, you can see all the hidden directories in the directory of command. Then the second question is to list the contents of var directory. I don't have a var directory, so I'm gonna display the content of some other directory. Let's say dir1. So when I use list and I give the name of a directory as an argument, it will display the files inside that directory. Now once that is done, create two directories, dir1 and dir2. I have already created two directories, so I'll just create another one with a directory with a different name. So yep, dir, name of the directory, let it be class something. So there is now a directory named class. So if you just list, you can see there's a new directory named ras. See, that is the name of the new directory that we have. And the next question is to create a hidden directory with your name. We previously noticed that the hidden directories are started with a dot in them. So when you make a directory, you put a dot in front of them. Let's say class1. So there is a and when you try to look at the hidden directories, you can see there is a new hidden directory. There is a new hidden directory ras1 here in the list. That is because that is the directory we just made. The next question is to change to directory 1. To change into a new directory, what you do is you use the cd command. Cd is basically change directory, and name the directory 1 change to, let's say, directory 1. Now I'm inside directory 1. You can see that here. This is the pathway we are using our commands on. Later, the next goes to copy the files of etc press wd to the current directory with sample.txt. Let's go back to the previous directory, and here I'm supposed to copy the files in one directory named etc/pass wd to another file named samples.txt. Once I run this command, the contents of this file must be copied to the file samples.txt. So let's check inside samples.txt. Yeah, as you can see, there is new data on it. The next question is to change to your home directory. Use pwd command to check if you are in a home directory. To change to your home directory, use /home. This will take you to the home directory. Change directory /home. This will take you to new directory. You can see that here. To know, just type pwd, that is present working directory. It will show that you are in the home directory now. Then to create a file test1 using vm with the following contents on it. We already have a file with name test1 with these contents. Now on this file we are supposed to display the student names who are having research interest as grid computing. We use the grep command for this. The grep command will fetch lines which satisfy a given condition, or which matches to a given string. So we are grepping, and the string we are looking for is grid computing. And first let's look inside the file. a.test1.txt. This is a file, and there are a few lines with the grid computing on it. So what we do is we use a grep command. We type the string as grid computing and the name of the file, that is test1.txt. Once you run this code, you get all the lines which has grid computing on it. That way you can know the details of the students and everything in that on the records which has the interest of which has good computing as a value in the interest column. Later the next, yeah, list all the student names and registration number in the class. So to do this, uh, we have another command called awk. mm, This is to fetch data from a file, and here it is to be printed, so we use the print command, and these are the columns that is to be selected, the first column and the second column, and this is the name of the file from which we have to fetch this data. Once you give this command, as you can see, the first column and the second column values are printed here. If you look inside the file, hmm, yeah, this is the name and the registration number are the first and second column. That is the output we got after running that particular command. The next question is to display the contents of the file test1 without any blank lines. uh, that is basically grep command. Just put a dot as an argument and the name of the file, test1.txt. Previously, when you display the columns and even before that, you had a blank line there. To remove this blank line and to display the output, you use this command grep.test1.txt. And the next question, move the files sample.txt from directory 1 to directory 2. Okay, let's go inside directory 2, change directory 2. We have file name sample.txt. You can see inside sample.txt there is a string hello Roshan. Now to copy that file or to move it to another directory, first we use a move command and we specify to which directory you want to which file you want to move to. Move, that is this file, and then the directory we want to move into the dir1 in our parent directory. So once I run this command and I see if the list says that there is no more, the list command is supposed to display all the files inside the directory I mean, that is directory 2. There is no files there, that is why nothing is being listed. Now if I change my directory to slash dir1 and use list, you can see there is a new file named sample.txt which I just moved from directory 1 to directory 2. Now to rename a file, you again use the mv command and type the name of the file and the new name. Let's say txt, new name, let that be the name, and txt. Now if you list, you cannot see a file named sample.txt because that's been renamed to new name. That answers to 13. Yeah. Now to the calendar display then, to remove the directory dir1, we use the okay, let's go back to see. Let's remove directory 2. So to remove a directory, we use rmdir, that is remove directory command, and name the directory 2. Now we don't have the directory anymore. To check, use ls command, and you can see there is no more directory 2 in the list of files. Then display the last 3 lines of test1.txt. Test1.txt was the file which had this is test1. These are the contents of test1.txt. To see only the last 3 lines, we use the tail, and we give 3 as an argument, and the name of the file, that is test1.txt, and you get the last 3 lines. You can see that here, that's same 3 lines printed here. Now after that, display all the commands you have executed so far and save the list into a file name. Okay, history is the name of the history is a command to see all the files that we have used till now, and to change it to put in a new file. Let's create a file first. Hist.txt, that's the name of the new file. We have empty file here. And to copy something, we use the previous command. You put a double arrow and type hist.txt, and let's see how it works. And now when we open hist.txt, you can see all the commands have been moved to a file name hist.txt, which was empty previously. Later, the last command is to how many files are present under your home directory. Let's go back to, yeah, we are now, this is the directory we are currently working on, and to display all the number of files on, we use the list first, then we display all the files there, and we pass it as we use the pipeline operator and use the output of the previous command as input for the next command. So the next command is word count, and we want to count the number of lines. So this will count the number of lines in the output. So ls-l will print the list of the files, all the files as a line, and word count such l will count the number of lines. So that will give us 81. That is the number of all the files in the directory. That is all. Thank you.